And as they're moving forward again through the forested area, what happened? They are going to encounter a very, very sacred river. And that river, devotees, is no other than the holy Ganges River. What the Ramayana says, Puri Surasari Rama, Puri Surasari Upati Raghurai, Kawashika Sana Pucha Shiranai, Kaha Muni Prabhu Rama, Kaha Muni Prabhu Tab Kula Ikara. Nama Sagar Tihilo Kabira. They reached the river Ganges, and as they reached here, Vishwamitra is telling the great Rama and Lutchman, O Ram, O Lutchman, this is the holy Ganges River. Your forefathers are the cause for this river to be on earth. And if you read about it, you go on any one of the media, you'll get the information. The Ganges River was not formed by natural geographic formation. It came from the heavens. Right? So Shri Ram is asking the sage, how come this river is on earth and what is the greatness about it? And there the sage began to tell him, O Ram, there was a great king in your lineage called King Sangre. He had no children. But he had devotees, 2 wives, Sumati and Keshani. He went to the forest to do penance. The sage blessed him and asked him what his wives wanted. One of them said she wanted 1 son. The other one said she wanted 60,000 sons. And their wish was granted. Now, with 60,001 sons, Sangre was a very happy king. And they performed what you call an Ashwamedh Yagya, where a horse is decorated and has to be let loose. Indra in the heavens again, mischievous, took the horse and led it down to Kapil Dev Muni in the netherworlds. The yag could not be completed unless the horse had been brought back. They searched all over, and when they reached out by sage Kapil Dev and they saw the horse, before they inquired, they started to ridicule the sage. Oh sage, you're a great thief, a big thief. You sit here in penance. You old crook. You have stolen our horse. And look what you're doing here. In anger, when the sage opened his eyes, he burned everyone to ashes. And it tells you that in an untimely fashion like that, the soul does not get a resting place. Right? Another nephew went searching for that horse and found it. Paying obeisance to the sage, he understood what had happened, and he decided that he will relieve his great uncle from this curse. And the only way to do that, Garur told them, you have to get the holy Ganges on earth. Now, where was this Ganges River? Sage Vishwamitra telling them, one time Lord Vishnu took the form of a dwarf, and he went to visit the great king of demons called Bali. Bali was happy and asked the sage, whatever you want, ask for it. And there the sage tell him, you want only 3 steps of land. So the Bali tell him, he said, oh sage, you my king Bali, a short man like you, how far you can go in 3 steps of land? He said, that is all I want. And granting the 3 steps of land, when devotees had to take it, the Lord took a very monstrous form touching the sky. And in one stride, he covered the earth. He said, Bali, where will I take the other one? He said, I have to take it in the sky. And when the Lord lifted his foot touched Brahmalok. Brahma washed that foot and kept the water in his water vessel called the Kamandalu. The 3rd step, he sent Bali to the netherworlds. It's that water that washed the feet of the Lord. Brahma will send down that water. Kings after king, leaving the kingdom, went and continued penance. until one in that lineage by the name of Bhagirath, he was able to appease Lord Brahma, who promised to send down the Ganges. But he said, if I send the Ganges, it's going to bypass Earth and go to the netherworlds. We have to get somebody powerful to upkeep it. And the only one to do that is Lord Shiva. Go and pray to Lord Shiva and beg him. Bhagirath prayed to Lord Shiva for 1 year. And Lord Shiva appeared and told him that he is going to keep the Ganges. And Brahma said, I will let loose the Ganges from the heaven. Lord Shiva coiled his hand into the jata. And Brahma let loose 1 drop of water from that water vessel, which split it into 3 droplets. One remained in the heavens called the river Mandakini. One came on earth on Lord Shiva's head as the Ganges, and one went to the netherworlds as the river Prabhavati. Then devotees, Mother Ganga told Bhagirath, mount your chariot and drive your chariot, and as you drive, I will follow you. And as Bhagirath drove the chariot, the water left the head of Lord Shiva and started to follow the chariot. Where he crossed over a mountain, it cut a tunnel. Where he stayed overnight, it formed a basin. And flowing from the Himalayas, people can only see where it's coming from the mountain, but it's not the source. It flows to the Bay of Bengal in the south, a distance of 1,500 miles. And he was able to get this water to flow on the ashes of his great uncles, redeeming them from the curse of this untimely death. Vishwamitra is telling Rama and Lutchman, this great river, it carries a lot of benefits. Should you take a bath in this river, it keeps you looking younger. This river has the power to burn away your sins. This river is magical. Remember, it was not from a natural geographic formation. It came from the heavens. If you are to visit India, which again is something one should think about, make sure you take a bath in this holy Ganges river, right? It flows near the hometown of Lord Shiva called Varanasi or Benares. And there you have places you can bathe in Rishikesh and so on. But it's very, very meritorious. So hearing the story of the great Ganges, his forefathers were responsible for it. Shri Rama and Lutchman, they bowed to the holy river. They would devotees refresh themselves and so on, and they will head for the city of Janakapur. Bolo Ayodhyapati Ramachandra ke, Maryada Purushottam Prabhu Ramachandra ke.